Hello. Didn't see you come in. Actually, I'm just kidding. Nobody came in. Nobody ever comes in. Anyway. Alright, so tonight, continuing with Mass Effect as always, is what I'm doing for this winter is Mass Effect, pretty much. So the only thing left now is to go to Ilos. And from what I understand, that's pretty much where the end of the game begins. Or you pretty much get railroaded into the ending as soon as I go there, so. But, you know, there really isn't anything else I can do in the game, so it's like, might as well just go there and get it over with. You know, just if I can finish Mass Effect 1 this week, that would be awesome. Completely awesome here. Alright, yeah, once again, I have maxed out my money. I bought all the, Fast 10 Spectre gear I could. I mean, I might have to refresh, my requisition officer here to get some more, but I sold a lot of the junk I had, maxed out my money again, because there's only so much I can do. Actually, you know, I could refill my grenades. I didn't do that between streams. Let me refill my grenades. I can go down to my Shepard's place and refill my grenades real quick. Since I'm in the area, I might as well do that. Anyway, hope everyone is doing well. Shepard's apartment. More like his villa. Let's see. Grenades. Yay! I guess while I'm here, I might as well spend a little bit of my money. Maybe I'll get another thing. Let's see here. Pulse rifle. Colossus X for coring, which I already have. I don't need that again. I'll do a few of these. I'm not going to spend too much time on this. Shotgun, good. I'll take that. Predator medium X. I think I might already have one of those. Sniper rifle again, not really super useful. Assault rifle and a shotgun would be more useful to me. Don't really use the sniper rifle again. Yeah, I admit, like in this game, I haven't really found sniper rifles to be all that useful. Like I find myself most of the time, using the shotgun or the assault rifle. The pistol is pretty good in the beginning, and I think it's still pretty good throughout the game, but if I just want firepower, I use my shotgun or the assault rifle. Sniper rifle has very specific situation. It's situational use, and there aren't many situations in the game where I need like super long range to shoot things. I think there's only been a few situations where I've actually felt like the sniper rifle was actually a practical thing to use. Anyway, let's proceed to what was supposed to be our final destination, Ilos. There is nothing else here. Okay. So again, I'm gonna give myself 3 hours here. I think I should be able to finish it up in 3 hours. life. Golden age of the Protheon, Ilos was a verdant world dotted with the spires and arches of magnificent cities. Excuse me,
Shepard,
we're busy.
may I speak with you?
Or we're about to land. Of course.
I always have time for you, Liara.
I do not know what is going to happen on Ilos. I hope we will stop Saren, of course, but part of me fears we are already too late. There is something I must tell you, in case we fail.
It's pronounced Ilos, not Elos. Okay, Ilos. It'll be
We're
fine.
not going to fail. I promise.
We're going to
Please,
kick
I
ass.
am not looking for comfort. Saren might already have the conduit. It is time to be completely honest with each other. These could be our last moments together. Our last chance to show each other how we feel. I want this to be special.
Oh? Is this the... Okay. I mean, I actually already know what's coming, and I did have to see it beforehand just to make sure it wasn't gonna be anything too explicit. And it's not really, so I think that probably should be safe.
We don't have to do this. Not unless you're sure.
I have never been more sure of anything in my life.
A very strange choice of music in the background.
Let our bodies and minds unite.
Yes! Okay.
Just tell me what to do.
She's going to be in charge and do this thing. It's like... That completely ruins the mood, doesn't it? It's slobbering. The creepy black guys, though, is in like... See, we have like a little bit of ass, but... I think that's about the extent of it. It's just the ass, so I don't think I have to worry about anything else. Like I said, this is kind of comparable to the stuff I've seen in Dragon Age, so I'm not really expecting too much.
By the goddess. That was incredible, Shepard.
That was an incredible slurping. You slurp so well, Shepard.
You were incredible.
5 minutes ETA to the Mu relay.
I had better go. Duty calls. You would not want to keep Joker waiting. Shepard, whatever happens on Ilos,
Achievement.
I just wanted to say
Achievement get. Okay.
thank you
Paramore 1.
for everything.
And just for the sake of story, I'm going to try to get the full Paramore achievements. So I have to get 1, 2, and 3. So that means I have to stick with Liara throughout all 3 games, which is fine by me. I'm okay with that. It means I don't have to think about the romance stuff anymore from this point on. It's set.
Commander? We've got company.
Have their sensors picked us up yet?
Stealth systems are engaged. Unless we get close enough for a visual, they won't have any idea we're here.
Picking up some strange readings from the planet's surface.
Take us down, Joker. Lock in on the coordinates.
Negative on that, Commander. The nearest landing zone's 2 clicks away.
We have a
Never make
Mako.
it in time on foot. Get us something closer.
There is nowhere closer. I've looked.
Drop us in the Mako.
You need at least 100 meters of open terrain to pull off a drop like that. The most I can find near Saren is 20.
Joker
20
can
meters?
do it.
No way we can make a drop in there.
We have to try.
Find another landing zone.
There is no other landing zone.
The descent angle's too steep.
It's our only option.
It's not an option. It's a suicide run. We don't...
I can do it.
He can do it.
Joker,
He did it
I
before.
can do it.
gear up and head down to the Mako. Joker, drop us right on top of that bastard.
Alright. I think I'm gonna go with Rex and Gary for this. My 2 alien dudes. Well, actually, I got 4 alien. My 2 alien dudes and 2 alien women, 1 woman. But I like Rex and Gary, so I'm used to it. The boys. Because both of them want to kill Saren too, so it's like, which one of us is going to kill Saren first?
You two, keep moving inside now.
We have to get inside this bunker before Saren finds the conduit. There's no way we're getting past that door with brute force.
Saren found some way to open it. There must be some kind of security override somewhere in this complex.
We'll have to find some way to get it up and running again.
Rex is being intelligent. Alright, let's see. You already have yeah, so I'm gonna give. Oh, actually, you got pulse rifles that are can equip things now. Yeah, give it to Gary. Let's see. Erdo already has a shotgun, so let's give a shotgun to you. And he already has a sniper rifle. We'll give a sniper rifle to you. Alright. What's his armor? Yeah, okay, yeah, he already has the MX on him. Alright. Alright, we're good. Shepard, you might want to have your equipment. Your helmet on, because we're going to be fighting. Head protection is important.
There's something in the air.
Don't worry, I can do a 5-point turn here. Let's get us around here. Alright, there we go. Really? Okay, never mind. We're gonna have to go on foot. We're gonna make it back now. We're using assault rifles, okay, that's good. Gary, did you forget to take a medipack on the ship? It looks like you did. I think there's an enemy over here. Hi. Hi and die. Alright, where am I going here? Where does this take me? Takes me back towards the landing zone. Oh. It's happening again. I'm stuck facing one way. Shepard, please. Stop. There we go. Light armor onyx tin. I've actually been kind of looking for one of those because that is the N7 armor, but it kind of sucks. So I'm going back to a Colossus because that's much better. It'd be nice if the actual N7 armor was actually, you know, good. But it isn't. I'm not quite certain what I should be doing. Go to Ilos. I'm on Ilos. Override security. Oh, game! Stop doing that. There's an elevator there. Yeah. Jesus, stop. Okay, so the elevator's not working. Okay, that's back where it was, okay. We need to go this way, alright. Oh, wait, nope, that's the wrong way. Room force, run. Who's lagging behind? Rex, get over here. What you talking about, Gary? This go. Oh, it just goes up here.
This place still has power. It must be running off its own generator.
I bet this is the command center for the entire complex. Saren's troops must have sealed the doors from here after he went inside. We'll have to figure out how to disengage the security lockdown if we ever want to get inside that bunker.
Armature bay. That looks like a place for a big firefight. Yep. I can't aim around this thing. I need a better position. That Rex. Eden. Oh. Like, I thought I saw something. It's like, where is it? Are you... You friendly? You friend? Okay, I guess you're a friend. friend. I don't know if this is helping me or not. Or is not doing anything. Blech. Friend. Going the wrong way, aren't I? Of course. I am going the right way. Yep. The security thing is up there, I take it. This leads to a door. And this goes up.
Come on, Saren's already got a head start. We have to go find him before he reaches the conduit.
Unless he's already found it, then we're just walking into a trap.
That's a chance we'll have to take.
Hold on. Something's happening.
Too late. Unable to... Invading fleets. No escape.
Sounds like some kind of message, but I don't recognize the language.
It's probably in Prothean. This recording must be 50,000 years old. No wonder we can't understand it.
The message is all broken up, but I recognize some of the words. It's a warning against the Reaper invasion.
Incredible. The cipher must have transferred an understanding of the Prothean language into your mind.
Not safe. Seek refuge inside the archives.
What's it saying? Can you make out anything useful?
Fought Reapers. The Citadel. Overwhelmed. Only hope. Act of desperation. The conduit. All is lost.
It said something about the conduit, but it's too degraded to help. We should go.
Cannot be stopped. Cannot be stopped.
Cannot be stopped. Another crate. Open sesame. Can you guys actually see through your helmets? It looks kind of hard to see through them. But at least your face is better protected than mine's. I mean, somebody could still shoot me in the mouth, and that would probably suck. Oh wait, I'm back where I was before. Oh, wait, okay, yeah, they did open the door for the Mako, that's right. It's like I forgot the whole reason I came over here.
set some kind of trap or ambush on us.
Whoa.
Must have been in too much of a hurry.
Well, that was the trap.
Or we just haven't run into it yet.
Well, I guess we're going on foot from here. Ah, Saren got me good. Come on, rocket. Rocket. There you go. Ah, there you go. Small delay. Okay, does this just go straight?
What are all those things on the wall? Some kind of containers?
They look like stasis pods. The Protheans probably tried to...
Amazing how difficult it is to actually drive the Mako straight. Honestly, at this point, I don't even care. Blast them with the gun if they don't. That looks like an energy field.
It's a trap! Saren must have set an ambush.
I don't think Saren's behind this.
There's a door.
What do you think we're gonna find down here? It has to be useful if it specifically targeted us.
Don't get your hopes up. The only thing we can depend on right now is ourselves.
You are not Prothean, but you are not machine either. This eventuality was one of many that was anticipated. This is why we sent our warning through the beacons.
Looks like some kind of VI program. Pretty badly damaged.
I do not sense the taint of indoctrination upon any of you. Unlike the other that passed recently. Perhaps there is still hope.
Wait a minute. How come I can understand you? Why aren't you speaking the Prothean language?
I have been monitoring your communications since you arrived at this facility. I have translated my output into a format you will comprehend. My name is Vigil. You are safe here for the moment, but that is likely to change. Soon, nowhere will be safe.
Are you some kind of artificial intelligence program?
I am an advanced non-organic analysis system, with personality imprints from Kesad Aishan, Chief Overseer of the Ilos Research Facility.
Why did you bring me here?
You must break a cycle that has continued for millions of years. But to stop it, you must understand, or you will make the same mistakes we did. The Citadel is the heart of your civilization and the seat of government, as it was with us, and as it has been with every civilization that came before us. But the Citadel is a trap. The station is actually an enormous mass relay, one that links to dark space, the empty void beyond the galaxy's horizon. When the Citadel relay is activated, the Reapers will pour through, and all you know will be destroyed.
Uh-huh. Okay, that sounds kind of bad.
How come nobody ever noticed the Citadel was an inactive mass relay?
The Reapers are careful to keep the greatest secrets of the Citadel hidden. That is why they created a species of seemingly benign organic caretakers.
The insects.
The Keepers maintain the station's most basic functions. They enable any species that discovers the Citadel to use it without fully understanding the technology.
Keepers have betrayed us.
Reliance on the Keepers ensures no other species will ever discover the Citadel's true nature. Not until the relay is activated and the Reapers invade.
Those damn bugs, they're gonna pay for this. When I get back to the Citadel, I'm gonna squash every one of those damn bugs.
How do the Reapers survive out in dark space?
We have only theories. The researchers here came to believe the Reapers enter prolonged states of inactivity to conserve energy. This allows them to survive the thousands and thousands of years it takes for organic civilization to rebuild itself. But in this state, they are vulnerable. By retreating beyond the edges of the galaxy, they ensure no one will accidentally discover them. They keep their existence hidden until the Citadel relay is activated.
If he turns on the relay, the Reapers can wipe out the Council and the Citadel fleet in one fell swoop.
That was our fate. Our leaders were dead before we even realized we were under attack. The Reapers seized control of the Citadel, and through it, the mass relays. Communication and transportation across our empire were crippled. Each star system was isolated, cut off from the others. Easy prey for the Reaper fleets. Over the next decades, the Reapers systematically obliterated our people. World by world, system by system, they methodically wiped us out.
Some of you must have managed to survive.
Through the Citadel, the Reapers had access to all our records, maps, census data. Information is power, and they knew everything about us. Their fleets advanced across every settled region of the galaxy. Some worlds were utterly destroyed. Others were conquered, their populations enslaved. These indoctrinated servants became sleeper agents under Reaper control. Taken in as refugees by other Protheans, they betrayed them to the machines. Within a few centuries, the Reapers had killed or enslaved every Prothean in the galaxy. They were relentless, brutal, and absolutely thorough.
I don't understand. Where did the Reapers go after they conquered your people?
Our worlds were stripped bare, harvested by the indoctrinated slaves. Everything of value, all resources, all technology was taken. Certain that all advanced organic life had been extinguished, the Reapers retreated back through the Citadel relay into dark space, sealing it behind them. All evidence of the Reaper invasion had been wiped away. Only their indoctrinated slaves were left behind, abandoned. Mindless husks, no longer capable of independent thought, the indoctrinated soon starved or died of exposure. The genocide of the Protheans was complete.
What do the Reapers get out of this? Why do they keep repeating this pattern of genocide over and over?
The Reapers are alien, unknowable. Perhaps they need slaves or resources. More likely they are driven by motives and goals organic beings cannot hope to comprehend. In the end, what does it matter? Your survival depends on stopping them, not in understanding them.
Okay. Then how do I stop them?
You said you brought me here for a reason. Tell me what I need to do.
The conduit is the key. Before the Reapers attacked, we Protheans were on the cusp of unlocking the mysteries behind mass relay technology. Ilos was a top-secret facility. Here, researchers worked to create a small-scale version of a mass relay, one that linked directly to the Citadel, the hub of the relay network.
Conduit's not a weapon. It's a backdoor onto the Citadel.
How did you manage to stay hidden?
All official records of our project were destroyed in the initial attack on the Citadel. While the Prothean Empire came crashing down, Ilos was spared. We severed all communication with the outside, and our facility went dark. The personnel retreated underground into these archives. To conserve resources, everyone was put into cryogenic stasis. I was programmed to monitor the facility and wake the staff when the danger had passed. but the genocide of an entire species is a long, slow process. Years passed, decades, centuries. The Reapers persisted, and my energy reserves were dwindling.
You should have fought.
We were a few hundred against a galactic invasion fleet. Our only hope was to remain undetected. I began to disable the life support of non-essential personnel. First support staff, then security. One by one, their pods were shut down to conserve energy. Eventually, only the stasis pods of the top scientists remained active. Even these were in danger of failing when the Reapers finally retreated back through the Citadel relay.
There were hundreds of stasis pods out there. You just shut them down? You killed them?
It's not like they really had much of a choice.
You couldn't let everyone die. Better to sacrifice some so others could live.
This outcome was not completely unforeseen. My actions were a result of contingency programming entered on my creation.
I bet they didn't tell the non-essential staff about this contingency.
I saved key personnel. When the Reapers retreated, the top researchers were still alive. My actions are the only reason any hope remains. When the researchers woke, they realized the Prothean species was doomed. There were only a dozen individuals left, far too few to sustain a viable population. Yet they vowed to find some way to stop the Reapers from returning. A way to break the cycle forever. And they knew the Keepers were the key.
I still don't understand what's going on here. Why is Saren trying to find the conduit?
The conduit gives him access to the Citadel and the Keepers. The Keepers are controlled by the Citadel. Before each invasion, a signal is sent through the station compelling the Keepers to activate the Citadel relay. After decades of feverish study, the scientists discovered a way to alter this signal. Using the conduit, they gained access to the Citadel and made the modifications. This time, when Sovereign sent the signal to the Citadel, the Keepers ignored it. The Reapers are trapped in dark space.
Saren must have some plan to undo everything you did.
The one you call Saren will use the conduit to bypass the Citadel's defenses. Once inside, he will transfer control of the station to Sovereign. Sovereign will override the Citadel systems and manually open the relay, and the cycle of extinction will begin again.
I'll take Sovereign down. Somehow.
There's a data file in my console. Take a copy when you go. When you reach the Citadel's master control unit, upload it to the station. It will corrupt the Citadel's security protocols and give you temporary control of the station. It might give you a chance against Sovereign.
Wait, where's the Citadel's master control unit? I've never heard of anything like that.
Through the conduit, follow Saren. He will lead you to your destination.
What happened to the survivors from the Conduit project?
They used the conduit to gain access to the Citadel, but the conduit is only a prototype. The portal only links in one direction, so they were trapped on the station. I do not know what became of them then. It is unlikely they found any food or water on the station. I fear they suffered a slow, grim death. I only know they succeeded in their mission to seal the relay. Your presence here proves their sacrifice was not in vain.
So when the Reapers created the Citadel, they created the Keepers as well?
A more likely scenario is that the Keepers were one of the early harvested civilizations. Perhaps the very first. Perhaps they responded well to indoctrination, or the Reapers simply bred them to be obedient. In any case, they were left behind to operate and maintain the Citadel. But the Keepers are no longer directly controlled by Sovereign or its ilk. They evolved so that they only respond to the signals emitted by the Citadel itself. When the Protheans altered the Citadel's signals, they broke Sovereign's hold over the Keepers. Now, they are completely harmless.
Sovereign must have realized that organic races were difficult to control.
A likely hypothesis. The Keepers evolved in an unanticipated direction. Non-organic servants like the Geth would be more predictable.
What about the beacon on Eden Prime? And the one on Vermeer? What were they for?
At our apex, the beacons spanned the breadth of our empire. We used them as a single galaxy-wide network to transmit data and communications rapidly from world to world. Virtually all the beacons were destroyed during the invasion, but once the Reapers were gone, the survivors here on Ilos decided to risk sending out a message. We knew it was unlikely there were other survivors, but if there were, we wanted them to know about Ilos. We wanted to give them hope, so a message was sent across the network.
You could have exposed yourself to the Reapers.
In truth, we didn't expect any of the beacons would still function, but we had to try. If there were survivors, we had to reach them. The message was meant for our own people. It was coded so only organic beings could interpret it. We still didn't understand the power of Reaper indoctrination. We never realized it could lead an agent of the machines, like Saren, to this world. But it has also led you here. So perhaps we did not fail after all.
If the Reapers are trapped in dark space, how did Sovereign get here?
It is logical to assume the Reapers would leave one of their own behind after each extinction. A sentinel to pave the way for their inevitable return. Like those in dark space, Sovereign probably spent most of the last 50,000 years in a state of hibernation. Periodically, it would wake to analyze the situation. Keeping its existence hidden, it would evaluate the state of galactic civilization. And when the time was right, it would signal the Citadel and usher in the next Reaper invasion. But this time the signal failed. The Keepers did not respond. Sovereign's allies were trapped in the void. Alone, it was forced to try and discover what had gone wrong.
Sovereign's the largest ship in the galaxy. Why all this secrecy? Why not just attack the Citadel?
Sovereign is not invincible. Revealing its true nature would have united the forces of every organic species against it. Even a Reaper couldn't survive such odds. But the Reapers are patient. They will not rush into the unknown. Sovereign could have been planning this for centuries, moving deliberately, gathering allies. Slowly, it has assembled the pieces of the puzzle, working through agents to keep itself hidden. Saren is the most visible pawn of the Reapers, but I doubt he was the first. Now Sovereign has grown bold. Whether from confidence or desperation, I cannot say, but it is determined to reopen the portal to dark space.
Saren's got enough of a head start. Grab that data file and let's go.
The one you call Saren has not reached the conduit. Not yet. There is still hope if you hurry.
Okay. Massive lore dump, but it kind of explains quite a lot of what's going on here. Also, that hologram thing is just... Admittedly, that thing is a bit of an eyesore to look at. It's like I had to kind of keep looking away from it. As the dialogue was progressing, I didn't want to say anything in the middle. Because I was trying to pay attention to what it's saying, but it's like, I can't look at this thing because it's bright and flashing so much, and it's like... Anyway, yeah. So the conduit is the key. The Citadel is the key to everything, basically. So we need to go find Saren.
So many races looked up to the Protheans as paragons of civilization. They were fooled by the Reapers, just as we were. They failed.
Keep it moving. I've got no intention of ending up like them.
Mm-hmm. Alright, the way's clear. We can continue on after the lore dump. Don't flip the Mako again. We're going on an adventure. Die. What is it? Oh, that's the door.
There, the conduit. It's incredible.
We don't have time to admire the view. We have to get through that relay, and these Geth aren't going to make it easy on us.
Can we just fly to Mako into it? He's here.
Activate the defenses. Seal the station.
Arms aren't moving. Systems not responding.
Abandon the Citadel. Evacuate the Council.
Citadel Control. Citadel Control, do you copy?
Oh, we need to move fast. We'll just go past him. No time to fight. Yeah, we'll just blast the Mako off in the wherever.
Critical failures detected across all monitored systems. Please begin emergency evacuation.
Oh, it's through the thing that's right there. Honey, we're home.
Saren's so close, I can smell him.
Emergency evacuation procedures. This is Presidium is experiencing severe system malfunctions across the entire level. All non-emergency personnel must evacuate immediately.
Give me a rundown of the damage.
We have lost all primary power to the level. Environmental controls are not responding. Class 3 fires are burning in sectors 2, 3, 6, and 7. Civilian casualties are high. I am also detecting numerous unauthorized synthetic life forms throughout the station. They are believed to be hostile. Please approach with caution.
What about Captain Anderson and Ambassador Udina? What happened to them?
I have no information on the status of specific individuals. Once the current crisis has been resolved, a complete accounting of casualties and survivors will begin.
What happened to the Council?
In accordance with standard emergency procedures, the Council has been evacuated to the Destiny Ascension.
Where's Saren?
Former Spectre agent Saren Arturius is nearing the vicinity of the Council chamber. A warrant has been issued for his arrest, though Citadel security is unable to respond at this time.
Okay, that's all I need to know.
Come on, we need to stop Saren before it's too late.
Please begin emergency evacuation procedures. This is not a drill. Critical failures detected across all
I bet you're having fun, Rex, aren't you? Like way bigger than you. Outside, you say? Okay. That's a good thing we have magnetic boots. Now might be a time to use your sniper rifle, Garrus. Except that, you know, they're dead. Maybe. the shock here. Now's the time to use sniper rifles. Space. Yeah, it disappeared. Get out of here. Good boy.
Alright, we may want to switch to assault rifles now. Punch up our firepower a bit. Oh, Gary, what did you do? I told you should have healed yourself, Gary. You didn't listen to me. It's like I don't even know what my objective here is. Security Council chambers. Okay. Yeah, I mean, kind of been doing that. You shoot everything. Okay, I did get a level up. Probably the last level up I'm gonna get. Let's see what I'm gonna do here. Yeah, we'll just boost my recharge time for first aid. Sounds good.
all this stuff, which I'm not going to use for anything.
Somebody needs to put Saren in his place.
And we're gonna switch to shotguns. Guess he deserves the shotgun treatment. I'm just gonna blow him up. Blow him up real good. Okay. You're gonna be like the Green Goblin and just shoot back up on your hover thingy. Yes, that's exactly what you're gonna do.
I was afraid you wouldn't make it in time, Shepard.
Had to wipe out a few hundred of your followers along the way. Sorry if I kept you waiting.
You've lost. You know that, don't you? In a few minutes, Sovereign will have full control of all the Citadel systems. The relay will open. The Reapers will return.
I've still got a few tricks up my sleeve.
You survived our encounter on Vermeer, but I've changed since then. Improved. Sovereign has upgraded me.
Fancy hardware is not gonna save you.
I suppose I should thank you, Shepard. After Vermeer, I couldn't stop thinking about what you said. About Sovereign manipulating me. About indoctrination. The doubts began to eat away at me. Sovereign sensed my hesitation. I was implanted to strengthen my resolve. Now my doubts are gone. I believe in Sovereign completely. I understand that the Reapers need organics. Join us, and Sovereign will find a place for you, too.
Sovereign's controlling you through your implants. Don't you see that?
The relationship is symbiotic. Organic and machine intertwined. A union of flesh and steel. The strengths of both, the weaknesses of neither. I am a vision of the future, Shepard. The evolution of all organic life. This is our destiny. Join Sovereign and experience a true rebirth.
Sovereign hasn't won yet. I can stop it from taking control of the station. Step aside and the invasion will never happen.
We can't stop it. Not forever. You saw the visions. You saw what happened to the Protheans. The Reapers are too powerful.
Some part of you must still realize this is wrong. You can fight this.
Maybe you're right. Maybe there is still a chance for... The implants. Sovereign is too strong. I'm sorry. It is too late for me.
It's not over yet. You can still redeem yourself.
Goodbye, Shepard. Thank you.
Well, that's one way to end it. I convinced him to kill himself. Shepard is such a charming dude. Maximum charm wins the day. Even Saren can't resist my irresistible charm.
Time to settle some old scores.
Vigil's data file worked. I've got control of all systems.
Quick, open the station's arms. Maybe the fleet can take Sovereign down.
See if you can open a communications channel.
The Destiny Ascension. Main drives offline. Kinetic barriers down 40%. The Council is on board. I repeat, the Council is on board.
Normandy to the Citadel. Normandy to the Citadel. Please tell me that's you, Commander.
I'm here, Joker.
We caught that distress call, Commander. I'm sitting here in the Endura sector with the entire Arcturus fleet. We can save the Ascension. Just unlock the relays around the Citadel. We'll send the cavalry in.
You'd sacrifice human lives to save the Council? What have they ever done for your kind?
This is bigger than humanity. Sovereign's a threat to every organic species in the galaxy.
That's why you can't throw away reinforcements trying to save the Council. Hold them back until the Citadel arms open up and the human fleet can go after Sovereign.
What's the order, Commander? Come in now to save the Ascension, or hold back?
You know I have to be the Paragon.
Opening the relays now, Joker. We need to save the Ascension, no matter what the cost.
I have to be the good guy.
I hope the Council appreciates this.
Alliance ships, move in. Save the Destiny Ascension.
Commander, we're picking up reinforcements. It's the Alliance. Thank the goddess.
Destiny Ascension, you are all clear. Repeat, you are all clear.
The Citadel's opening. All ships move in. Concentrate on Sovereign.
Make sure he's dead.
Yeah, I'm okay leaving that job to you two. Double tap. Good.
He's dead.
He has to become a monster now. Rex, you had like one job.
And this station is mine.
Why are you using your pistol? Man, he's fast. I can't keep track of him. Slow down, man. Slow down.
Down no matter what the cost.
No. Where is he? Now he's dead.
Its shields are down. Now's our chance.
Get it with everything we got.
Hard on my flank. We're going in.
Go!
Yeah, you might want to move out. Or at least put your helmets on. Head protection. It's important.
Captain Anderson, we found them. They're in here.
Take it easy. It's over. You're safe now. Where's the commander?
This but a scratch. I'm fine.
Ambassador, Captain, Commander Shepard. We have gathered here to recognize the enormous contributions of the Alliance forces in the war against Sovereign and the Geth.
Many humans lost their lives in the battle to save the Citadel. Brave and courageous soldiers who willingly gave their lives so that we, the Council, might live.
There is no greater sacrifice, and we share your grief over the tragic loss of so many noble men and women.
The Council also owes you a great personal debt, Commander, one we can never repay. You saved not just our lives, but the lives of billions from Sovereign and the Reapers.
Commander Shepard, your heroic and selfless actions serve as a symbol of everything humanity and the Alliance stand for.
And though we cannot bring back those valiant soldiers who gave their lives to save ours, we can honor their memories through our actions.
Humanity has shown it is ready to stand as a defender and protector of the galaxy. You have proved you are worthy to join our ranks and serve beside us on the Citadel Council.
Counselor, on behalf of humanity and the Alliance, we thank you for this prestigious honor and humbly accept.
We will need a list of potential candidates to fill humanity's seat on the Council.
Given all that has happened, I am sure your recommendation will carry a great deal of weight, Commander. Do you support any particular candidate?
Well, Anderson needs a job, doesn't he?
We need someone with the courage to stand up for what he believes in. Someone like Captain Anderson.
Him? You must be joking. Anderson prefers to let his fists do the talking.
Only with you, Ambassador. Only with you.
Are you sure about this, Commander? The captain's a soldier, not a politician.
We've already got too many politicians on the Citadel. The captain would be perfect for this job.
I think it's an inspired choice. The Council would welcome him with open arms, should he accept.
I'm honored, Counselor. As humanity's representative, I'll do everything in my power to help the Council rebuild.
Sovereign's defeat marks the beginning of a new era for both humanity and the Council.
Sovereign was only a vanguard. The Reaper fleet is still coming. Hundreds of ships, maybe thousands. And I'm gonna find some way to stop them.
Shepard's right. Humanity is ready to do its part. United with the rest of the Council, we have the strength to overcome any challenge. When the Reapers come, we must stand side by side. We must fight against them as one. And together, we will drive them back into dark space.
I mean, it would probably look better if I had taken the helmets off. A little late for that now. Alright, that's it. Mass Effect 1 is done. Alright. So, probably there's nothing else here. There's audio. Alright, some thoughts about this here. I think as usual with a lot of BioWare games, the real strength here is the lore building. The lore and the world building and the kind of story they set up here. It's a very well thought out universe they've kind of created here, and I do kind of enjoy learning the lore and just kind of figuring out what is what here and how things connect together and everything. So I think I did a pretty good job with this here, and that's why I do all the dialogue options and listen to everything. I want to hear what all the lore is and try and, because it is interesting the way they kind of put everything together here. So the graphics, this is the Legendary Edition, so it's improved generally. I think the graphics are good. I mean, obviously it's not like 2020 visuals and AAA gaming or anything like that. I mean, this is still, it was a game that came out in 2007, so it looks more like it's a 2012 game. These updated graphics, which is totally fine. I'm okay with it. I'm not really picky about the graphics here. I think they've been perfectly acceptable to me for my playthrough here. The gameplay is okay, I think. It's an interesting mix of being an RPG while being kind of a FPS at the same time. Well, it's not really a first-person shooter, it's more like a third-person shooter. You're kind of you're over-the-shoulder shooting, but it plays kind of like a shooter, so with RPG elements mixed in, so it's an interesting mix. It takes a little bit of getting used to. At the start I had a little bit of trouble, but I think I got a lot better with it the more I played the game, especially once I got better equipment. It took me, I think in the first few hours of the game, it took me a while to find good equipment, and that was kind of my big drawback for the early part of the game. If I just didn't have good equipment, that's why I was having a lot of trouble too. Once I got good equipment, I was able to afford getting the Spectre gear. It was like, I was just able to kind of basically steamroll for the rest of the game. I was thinking I should have turned the difficulty up a little bit here, but you know what, it's the first playthrough. I'm going to stick to normal, just to kind of experience the game and the story and just get used to it. So you got your tech powers and your biotic powers. I did the Sentinel, that way I can try a little bit of both out.
and not focus quite so much on combat all the time, but I still kind of focus on shooting anyway most of the time, because that's kind of the quickest way to take down enemies, so. But the powers kind of like, they have their uses, I can see. Especially I would see in the harder difficulties, you might want to be a little bit more tactical about their use. Like, I didn't really use a whole lot of them, I mainly just used the barrier and the throw skill most of the time, because those were kind of immediately the most useful skills to me. So I stuck to that. I didn't really try to micromanage the other team members too much. I just kind of I set them up so they can just do their own thing. So I can just focus on doing what I need to do. And the squad AI is kinda iffy. As I probably mentioned several times, there are instances where my squad mates don't quite seem to do what I would like them to be doing, or they go to places, or they kind of walk in front of me while I'm shooting. It's like, what are you doing? Or they just keep shooting at a wall constantly and emptying their clip into a wall. I'm like, guys, what are you doing? What are you doing? It's like, okay, they know the enemy is hiding behind cover, but they're gonna keep shooting the cover constantly. Like, that just seems a little stupid, in my opinion, but whatever. The AI thing. Enemy AI was kind of about the same, wasn't really too clever to deal with. Enemy pops out in the open too often, or they just charge right at me and just gun them down, so it's not too hard. So, I guess once you figure things out, the gameplay isn't too hard to deal with. It's just sometimes, because of the nature of the FPS, it's kind of hard to keep track of where everything is, and everything but that's not too bad. The Mako sections, like I've already talked about these mainly. The terrestrial planets feel kind of underwhelming, but the parts that are kind of designed for the actual main story are done pretty well. Those parts I like. The side quest planets where you have to explore, I feel like that stuff feels like that could have been done better. Yeah. Using the Mako, however, is fun once you get used to it. It is way too bouncy, and the physics of it are a little wonky. But it is nice to kind of just use that, just to kind of run around and gun things down. So it is kind of fun. So I guess I can't really complain about it too much. The characters, I thought the characters were pretty interesting for the most part. I didn't feel like there was a whole lot of depth to some of the characters. Like, they didn't give a whole lot of development. Like, it felt like Tali didn't get a whole lot involvement in the game story besides what happened at the beginning of the game. Liara kind of had some interpersonal stuff that kind of got dispersed throughout the story. She was basically the expert on the Prothean stuff, and that's basically... So she would jump in and kind of help to figure things out with the Prothean stuff every now and then, which is fine. So she had a little bit of involvement. Plus with her matriarch mother being involved too, so she had some good development there too. Gary, he's a cool character, but again, kind of with Tali, I don't feel like he had a whole lot of direct involvement in the plot besides what happened in the beginning of the game. Rex had probably a little bit more going on with him, because there were some tie-ins with the Genophage and stuff with the Solarians and the Krogans. Some of the Krogans allying with Saren, so he had a little bit more development than the rest. And Ashley and Kaiden. Again, I feel like they didn't really get a whole lot of development cycle was in the beginning of the game, and with the Virmire mission. And they had some, they did have some dialogue quips and with the stuff in the Citadel, so they had a little bit more, but I guess it kind of feels like they didn't really have a whole lot to do. Like, okay, like the characters that kind of had the most involvement with the plot of the game, obviously Shepard, Liara, and Rex. Everybody else, Garrus, Tali, Ashley, Kaiden, felt like they really weren't connected into the plot too much. Like, they had stuff in the beginning that introduced them into the game. And then after that, they didn't really have a whole lot to add. They were just squad mates who were there. Use them if you want to or not, or ignore them. It didn't really have any direct involvement in anything, so. But they're all pretty interesting characters. Hopefully they'll get a little bit more. I know Tali gets more exploration in Mass Effect 2, and Liara's going to be popping in and out in the next 2 games. Garrus will be back in Mass Effect 2, and Rex, I don't think comes back until Mass Effect 3. Actually, I think he shows up in Mass Effect 2. I think so, but he's not a squad mate. And Ashley, now that she's alive, she'll show up in Mass Effect 3, I think. Yeah. So if I do like a second playthrough of this, I'll try to keep Kaiden alive, just for the option. I hear Kaiden's more useful in Mass Effect 3 as a potential squad mate than Ashley is, but I hear Ashley's got some interesting scenes in Mass Effect 3, so I guess I got that to look forward to. Again, like with the romance stuff, I'm not really super interested in that, but I am going to kind of try to stick with the Liara romance, because that kind of will stay consistent for all 3 games for this playthrough, so I do want to get the achievement for the level 3 Paramour, which you have to have the same romance for all 3 games, and really the only realistic option is to have either Ashley, Kaiden, or Liara. Those are the only options for that, so. Considering I wasn't that into Ashley, I just went with Liara, and that seems like a safer choice to go with. But yeah, it's a pretty good game. I would probably feel like it's, this feels like an 8 out of 10 to me, I would say. It's not perfect, but I generally did enjoy it. There is a good possibility of replayability here, just to try out different options, like go full renegade and be an asshole, I guess. And there's always that option. So it's fun. But I may explore that. But yeah, so I'm curious to see what Mass Effect 2 is going to be here and how my character is going to carry over here. I have to kind of explore that and see how that's going to work out. But yeah, so yeah, that's going to be it for Mass Effect 1. I might try to play around with some more mods and just to kind of see if I can play around with the game a little bit here, but other than that, I'm going to be moving on to Mass Effect 2, and I will begin that next week. So I'm going to be done with Mass Effect for this week here. So as always, thank you for watching, and I will hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next week when I continue Mass Effect. I might do a bonus stream of something on Friday. I'm thinking about it right now. I'm kind of debating it, but I'll try to do maybe something special, not Mass Effect. I'm not going to do Mass Effect on Friday. I'll do something else here. Just a bonus stream of something. I'll think of something maybe. It's a maybe. It's up in the air. We'll see. Anyway, that's going to be it. Good night. I may mess around with some other things in Mass Effect. Maybe, like I said, I may try some mods out for this and see what I can do. And yep. See you later when the Mass Effect returns. Bye-bye.